Now we are going to convert a color mode for a swatch. Since we have the pre-flight panel up, we're going to resolve this pre-flight panel error. We can go up to Window and we can go to Swatches, which is in the color section. If you already have your swatches panel already on the right side, that's great. Click the stroke box in the upper left corner of the swatches panel. So right here, it's currently on fill, and you need to change that to the stroke box. And once you've selected that stroke box, note the color that is applied to the line. It's kind of a brown cream. In the list of colors in the swatches panel, double-click the color swatch and open the swatch options dialog box. Select the CMYK from the color mode menu, then click OK. This color mode menu right here, choose CMYK instead of RGB. You'll have to scroll up for this one. This converts to CMYK. If you'd like, you can click Preview, and it previews that color. Notice that the error no longer displays in the pre-flight panel. Over here, there's no more errors when it comes to that color. And then from here, you can select OK. The next section is we're going to be creating colors. For maximum design flexibility, InDesign provides a variety of methods for creating colors. One of the ways is creating a Pantone color. In this flyer, the art logo in the lower right corner calls for a Pantone spot color. You'll now add a spot color from the color library. In a real-world scenario, you'll need to notify the printer that you plan to use a Pantone spot color. Click the pasteboard surrounding the page, and then open up your swatches panel. Remember, that's in Window, Color, Swatches. Then choose a new color swatch from the swatches panel menu. To the top right corner of the menu, and choose New Color Swatch. Select Pantone Solid Coated, not Process. Keep it as Process. I lied. You change that to Spot. And then for the color mode, we're going to choose Pantone, and we're going to choose Solid Coated Pantone, right here. Solid Coated Pantone. These are the different types of Pantone colors you'll see. It's a larger variation. And in our case, we're going to do 165C. Pantone 165C. And you select the icon for Pantone 165C, and you click Add. You can also select Add to CC Library as well. Mine's already added, and I click OK. And I can click OK here as well. Click Done. You'll see right here it now has a Pantone 165C added to my swatches panel. To create a CMYK color swatch from scratch, you need to have an understanding of color mixing and color values. In this exercise, you'll use the eyedropper tool to get a head start on creating a CMYK color swatch. Then you'll create another color by simply entering color values. On this left side panel, you will see an eyedropper tool. Right now mine is currently on color theme. If you right click on the eyedropper, you'll see the eyedropper tool. This eyedropper tool is what we need. Next, in the swatches panel, you're going to change this back over to fill. In the swatches panel, you're going to change this back to fill. Click the color theme tool. I'm going to zoom in first. Control plus zooms in here. And then I'm going to select the eyedropper tool. And in this eyedropper tool right here, you're going to select this tan area, somewhere in this tan area. Once you've selected that tan area, you can choose to add the swatches from the color menu. In order to do that, you need to go up to View. You need to go to Window and Color, and then select Color again. In this color menu, you'll see that's that tan color from this image. You go to this menu, and you can select Add to Swatches. That color has just been added to the swatches. If you double click on this, you'll see that right now it's a process color. It's a little bit off with the percentages, but we'll change that in a moment. And we're going to adjust that in a moment in the color mode section. In order to do that, let's change this to a 22. We'll round this to our easiest one also. That's going to be a 42 and an 80 and a 3. You may have slightly different numbers, but it's going to be a slight variation depending on which area of the image you selected. And I'm going to click OK. And that's that new swatch that has been added to my list. Next, we're going to change another swatch, and as long as this one's still selected, you can come to the new swatch icon on the bottom corner and open that up, and you'll see there's a duplicate that was made. And if you double click on this duplicate, we can change some items in here as well. We're going to change it to a more burgundy color, and for cyan you're going to select 28. For magenta you're going to have 91. For yellow you will have 95, and for black you will have 29. And you'll see it's more of a burgundy color. 27, 91, 95, 29. And if you look through here, you'll see the different color mode options as well. And this time I'm going to choose the color type of a spot color. And I'm going to actually name this swatch so I know what it is. D-A-R-K, red, dark red. But you're not required to. The next part, we're going to add a color theme. To create colors that complement an image you're using in a document, you can use the InDesign Color Theme tool. The tool analyzes an image or object, selects representative colors, and creates or generates 5 different themes. On this tools panel on the left hand side, we originally have the eyedropper tool selected. We're going to right click on this and select the color theme tool. Once we've selected the color theme tool, we're going to select a purple area or a blue area or one of the lavender areas in this image again. And you'll see these are the different themes that are available for those different items. That's the blue theme, and these are the specific main colors that complement these specific colors. Notice the color theme panel displays the color theme picked from the image. On the color theme panel, click the current menu theme, which is this arrow right here, and you can change to different colors. Here's bright, dark, deep, and muted. You can select and use any of the swatches shown here, but instead you'll add the entire color theme to the swatches panel. The dark color theme will work best for the flyer in progress. So I'm going to select this dark color right here. With the dark theme selected on the color theme panel, click the Add This Theme to Swatches button. Add this theme to Swatches button. You'll notice in my swatches panel I have a completely new folder with the dark swatches, and it says Dark Theme. You can also add this theme to your CC library by selecting this cloud icon right now, but please make sure you're logged into your CC library, or else you will not be able to add that to your library. There's my library, and there's the dark color theme.